got enterprise or mobile so kind of on betimi ayama kama sa enso na dio deni amo osu fariko mo behind papaya restaurant say ope eye interior and exterior de ko hu ne mabia babia benya original ones and say correct ones na eye dio deni afen so no eye Sadiba Home of Electronics say eye sound system bia na ope ato combo guitar and say bia efa machine and say enwom to ho akande bia ne de babia benya original ones na eye Sadiba Home of Electronics Nema ne de ebuso el baby ananso no o papa dia eno a ene Sadiba Home of Electronics a be hu omo ewo odoko official town ntino we no dwuma ko a maso yasene se amfa gude mu nsam emro ntentamo ye hye nsam na se de na ye hye ase me kan ka kire se ene Ghana Premier League outstanding matches na bi etimi atodwa ye kwa homa no so na ene Chief Seidu Adamu ono ene managing editor ema 442GH na ye hwe match kese a yetodwa ene anopa yi Chief otemi kan anopa ya mema watching
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Na brapeni umpom tisɛn
Ya mad no be able call.
Ye de radio asem sɛ ye kasa ya cheka krabate ye sɛ umfu dɔso a oye ne nyina anopa yi me ba waso ya menhyada ense umre bebrem ende Ghana Premier League match day 1 nanka ye share league na se no eno ne be ye match na nipa dodo na pa hwe but unfortunately COVID-19 issues and as cases yitimi record ye ewo aduana any had to folk bobo ko na ka chena e ma postpone this match ne abrewa ayipuma kwa mo doma ahinkru aduana stars versus Accra had to folk send a match na ohunu.
Well, a very interesting fixture, and you know, say anytime I have to go call Domabia, all the attention goes there. Everybody wants to see the outcome because in the last 10 years, Doma Aduana Stars winning 2 of the Ghana Premier League titles. Across the NBA. So, I mean, such a game is a big game, especially when you know say the Domahine is involved. And when you mention the Domahine, you are looking at his affiliation with Accra as a whole. And these are the things that make the game very exciting and very interesting. And then you may have to prepare for Doma. Very, very interesting. And in fact, but at the time, I can't go up, pick it up. Only I would say the first season go well when almost draw 2-2 with Ashanti Gold, and then when they had to come from a 2-goal lead, and I say almost not as good as it twice on the 9th, no. Then also when they played 0-0 against Arella, clearly we see the team now they were not inspired, the inspiration in you, and that also led to the sacking of the coach Costa Papet. Costa Papet will be our kind in 2009. He was with Accra. It was his time that Hazelhook winning the last league title. In fact, when he was leaving, now league, you know, he was leading and he gave him no failing him because of certain circumstances. Now he's back into the fold. And in fact, in their game against himself, I asked him what has changed. I think now he believes that Hazelhook is more professional. Hazelhook is doing more things professional than in 2008, 2009. So clearly, if things are better than he saw in 2010, I should tell you that House of Work are in for a battle of the season. Oko Doma, Ediana Stars have not been so impressive this season. After 4 matches, Omuntimin Pete Winnie, Ahmad Bodrom and San Elu Subako. And in fact, over a game, Amubo against Nina Stack. Now, Joseph to consider in the 21st minute. Then you would say it should be a walk in the park for Accra as a folk. Because that game was one of the poorly played games that Diana saw over a long period of time. And I think that from that game, they would have to take things up. And one would have to treat that game to the fact that Yaya Mohammed anyhow. Fortunately for them, Yaya Mohammed returning in their game against the New Wonders, Obamu in the 51st minute. Obesistan Niema, in fact, he even got that equalizer for them after after 8 minutes against the Diana Star. So clearly, he will be the person to change the face of the game this afternoon. And so Costa Papet, so our headache here, he must be planning towards how to outwit the Mohammed, how to ensure that Mohammed doesn't get to play. We are looking at despite the fact that the Diana Stars are not winning games. We should also acknowledge that they have one of the most solid defense, but they have considered only 2 goals in the season so far after conceding against in five almost a goals and also conceding against 11 Wonders who have scored in almost all the games that they have played. Clearly, it should tell you that they have a very good back line. And in fact, if you are looking at their back line now, you are looking at the experience because in their back line, they have the likes of Caleb Amankwa, they have the likes of Hafiz Adam, Ghana Premier League winner with Wow Stars. They have a couple of players, Pascal Adams, formerly of Milan Stars, and the rest. And so clearly, you could see, that's why the fact that they are not winning games, they are not scoring much more goals. They are also not conceding because they have a very solid backline. Oka Medford, I was here back for formerly of the friends saying Asante Good Karela is there, his pick form. Uyi Onushiwa, you have Prince Aqua, formerly of Kumasha, also a picky form, and so on and so forth. And just like I mentioned on attack, where you have Yah Mohamed and also the CNN man back again in there. So it's going to be an interesting game. The other game now, much more interesting part will be how Costa Perfect would deploy his men onto the field. Always said in the game against University. That's why the fact that some of us still said the game was very good. He had 40 dangerous attacks. He had 71 attacks. He had 14 shots and also had 7 on target. Clearly tells you that House of Oak have a transformed side. He's going to play that 4-4-2 diamond system, and they can't forward diamond system. Most of the time, people do not appreciate the diamond system. You have one person sitting in front of the back four, one person sitting at the back of the attackers, and you have 2 of the intuition one. Nuruddin Aziz, Abdulaziz, Onu Nejina in front of the back 4. Then you have Michelle Sapon, you have and Sunday or Saturday, Frederick and Sabochi. Unfortunately, he got stomach cramps into a Fimu, Emma Manaf, Ebeamu. So you have Frederick and Sabochi on the left, you have Michelle Sapon on the right. Then on top of the B's, you have your friends, on top of the diamond, you have Abdul Manaf, Mamani, Lawani, So it is a midfield that's going to do the surprise, or is the midfield that's going to do all the work for Accra folks. Don't forget that they also have the speedster in Razak, Patrick Razak, and he's going to run on the line. So clearly means that I don't know who is going to play on the left back for Ghana Stars, whether it is Justice Anani, and I say, Omema Caleb Amankwa ball is setting a ball in their game against Elmina Stars when he was played at the left back. Whoever is going to play at the left back this afternoon is going to have a very tough time dealing with Patrick Razak on the because not only do they have Patrick Razak, but they also have another brilliant right back in Larry Sumaila. Now, not to see me forward, he shows, he has power, he has energy, he has everything on his side. And on their left, they also have Raji Obuka, the guy I call the Congo soldier. In fact, so far, he's proven to be the best left back in the Ghana Premier League. So on the front, you see that both teams will parade a solid side. Both teams will parade teams that are very good. Both teams will parade experienced players that are very good. And for me, the real thing in today's game, the technical bench. Abu Zabi has not demonstrated enough quality on the bench for Ghana Stars since he took over. He's not won again in this season, and that will be one of the things I want to see in our head because Costa Perfect, after winning that game against James will build lots of confidence from his tactics. It means that he's going to improve upon that. Now, obviously, Sabians unable to win, especially at home. Doma and himself a fortress. Doma in 2009, 2010, or maybe the fortress. I'm going to lose in a single game or half. If you are playing there and you are struggling to win your games after playing 2 matches, then there are lots of questions to be asked. I think today's game is going to be very crunchy, but the deciding factor will be the person that will sit on the bench for each of the sides.
Well, Chief, talking of the tactical, say, bench side now. You know, send your kind Doma Ahinkro, Adriana Stars, baby pa no go area. Doma of all places, that can 5-star, 80 kunya point. And your after 4 matches, na Adriana Stars, 80 picky win. What do you think might have been the problem?
Well, I think they have to take their coaching again. They have to take their technical setup because I think that they have qualities. Because all departments on the wings they have Emmanuel Bafo, they have Samuel Dio in midfield, they have Noah Mati, they have Prince Aqua. I mean, they have all the qualities you can look for in the Ghana Premier League. In defense, all of them are in attack. Even in the absence of Yah Mohamed, they have Musa Nevo, who is one of the young guys, or nearby, very, very good. And so you would want to say that the players are there, the qualities of the players is not as players in doubt. Because these are players who are tried and tested, who have proven track record of playing at the highest level and delivering. So if things are not going well, obviously the next place you have to look at the technical setup and ask yourself whether it is the same. Because the general technical setup are who in a past where Herbert Sado went there, where you have therefore you have a blocker, you see the call. I mean, you would know, general stars have paraded one of the best technical bench in the past. And so if no man for you, then clearly you will have to question the technical setup.
Chief, when him say Diana Star say Bobo Kwa and Basic Semwa, common time complaining. But Hafiz Adams about 2 days ago and a Koba said why extending a contract. But information you pick if you don't mind psychologically as a player in Binana and Shada and Yafit Sans ABS Kasem 1 or 2B and Shada and Koyi and Tino. Don't you think sir management women are problem if you then yet technical sir?
Well, a combination of management and because, like I mentioned, if you have a squad that is has a proven track record of delivering at the highest level, not a Neman Koya, obviously you question the management style at stake today, you question the technical setup and ask yourself, say, because it is the management that brings the technical team. And it's a Neman Koya, obviously the management will also have to take a bit of the blame. And in fact, Kasem has been a problem with Diana Stars over this season, and I don't know if Nana is not interested in the team again. I know I said his attention has been changed or taken away from the team. But you said Diana Stars, and in fact, I talked to a few players, and in fact, they expressed that they wanted to leave the side. And so, if you say the players are not happy, I agree with that. But obviously, if players are not happy, you need a manager or you need a technical bench that should be able to psych them and tell them that it is not a forever, a period of time to just play again. And we have management or we have technical teams that have been able to do that in the past. So I expect African and the technical team to be able to do that this time around.
Okay. So without the fans of Adriana, oh yeah, sure, so meeting a picking victory and every.
Well, very difficult game. Very, very difficult game. Last year, you have to complicate a point to her. Can each time I'm complicate all the 3 valuable points over her. Last year, I'm complicate points to her, headed by Coach Neodin. So clearly, the Diana Stars in is not the same side. So it is not a thing that I'm going to take my neck out for them. It's not a thing that I'm going to say they are going to be able to win convincingly against their friends
yeah.
I think that the game will end in a draw. I think they will share the 12.
Goalless draw and I said draw with goals.
Well, I think it should be draw with goals because I know for a fact that Momo Yaya will score. Kojo Obin Jr. has promised to score. So if Momo Yaya will score, Kojo Obin Jr. has promised to score. And in fact, Kojo all the matches promised to score in our weekly test. So when players promise to score and they are highly confident, they are hugely motivated. You don't scare them. And so for me, I think it's going to be a scoring draw.
Almost Momo Yaya in their last match with Ofi bench, Etim Babinya, the equalizer, Emma Adriana. But looking at the back four for Hartlepool, which was this season the most improved right back, Larry Sumaila, Audi Kambodi Dino. And I heard left back one in Suna, Radi Uvoka, the Congolese international. And I heard Hart, central defense now. ABS, a Kobasa Omobo Nuri Suli, and it Mu Alasana. We are sure with this back four, more ability to penetrate through any goal.
Yeah, Mohamed has scored against much more experienced defenders than you are mentioning. There's no doubt the Hazard have one of the best defensive setups. And in fact, I say, even in the absence of me, you hardly notice they have missed his player. They are still playing with no problem. But like I said, Mohamed has scored even in the thickest of defense. He scored in the midst of experience of defense. So when it comes to Mohamed, you cannot take anything away from him. It comes to Mohamed, you can't even mention the quality of the defense. You would only say, so you're Diana fan now. You only pray and ask him. You only pray and ask him. Injury. So as for Mohamed, the qualities of the opposing defense cannot be questioned or cannot come into the discussion at all.
Okay. In a minute, Ashgood and Kim Faisal this season, almost shall see, baby of the Kobiana, send a dick and kind, Omutimiko Adriana, Echo share go echo pick a point if you ho. And Ashgood is no more players, bear 2 or 3 be injury, a very out from the game. Ashgood, Kim Faisal.
Well, difficult game. As good as proven to be the team with the most character in the Ghana Premier League. For all the 3 games from Aboina, they come back from defeat to pick a draw to win. In fact, on 2 occasions, they come back from a losing position to win. The game against Elmina Sharks, they came back from a goal down to win the game 4-2. Against Kasafo, they were twice down. They came back to equalize. Against their friends in Karela, they were also down. They came back to equalize. So clearly, they are one of the teams with the most character in the season in the league. If we check the statistics of the league, hardly that a team comes from behind to win. It's very difficult in fact in all the 39 matches that have been played. So if you have a team like Asante that is coming back from defeat to pick points, coming back from defeat to win, then it tells you they have character. They are one of the very strong. Okay, I say before the league starts, Mekato said their signings were one of the best. But because we saw that they are quality players here, we are underrated players here, but I can tell you, say we are one of the best sides in the league when it comes to all the departments: defense, middle, attack. In fact, in attack, they are quite for choice because the Costa Bodia obviously 2 goals. He is one of the players that can count. But in the substance, you have Hans Kofi, you have Yawano, you have Makadikum. So clearly, they have squad in them. Okuamet Foda, Emos Adai, Emos Nkrumah, as you can see, you have power from for instance, Mediama SC, you have David Abagna in midfield, Apia McCarthy. The list goes on and on and on and on. I mean, and so clearly, you tell me that they are squad in depth. They are squad in depth. You said saw. I mean, Eric saw. It's also the Oko defense. I think they have like almost 2 players at every department. On the right, they have Kujama Akon, they have Akapusi. On the left, they have Abdul Basir, former captain of the James FC, and also Roland Amuzu in central defense, Ntem Da Costa, Samed Ibrahim, Richard Osajima. We keep mentioning. They have lots of players in terms of squad in depth. And so their results for Munyan and I'm not surprised that they are the leading goal scoring side in the league. They have scored 8 goals out of 3 matches. So clearly, it should tell you that they are a flamboyant side. They are scoring more goals. They have 2 players who matched 3 goals in the season. So clearly, they are a very good side that anybody playing them would have to be very careful. You won't take anything away from Kim Faisal as well. Kim Faisal was very, very good squad. It is just unfortunate that the system of coach Bostic airborne and I team struggle to get. He's playing that 3-5-2 system. Makes it difficult for the team to pick up. And those are the things that's worrying them. Beyond that, they are very good players like Michael Akufu, so there. Kwame Pepra, they have Frank Guati, who is also cycling for them. Beyond that, their captain Hussein Mutawakiru, very, very good footballer in there. And so they also have some very good players. But coming up against a flamboyant side like Ashanti, I think it's going to be very, very difficult for them. And also, based on the fact that they have traveled all the way to Inasi, Moba, and just this coming to play this game, it was very, very difficult. And I think that Ashanti should pick all the vital points.
Okay, very well, very well. Chief, but on Friday, Yabeshe Kotoko against Accra Great Olympics after some Bobosa match and Ochanano. Kotoko this season now. Before season is and not be Brenana can send for Kotoko home because now we were thinking say signings on my yeno, Nanke Bitime, Ama League, and I say team no ebe fan into my perfect. But over the weekend, I'm going to record my first victory against Legon City Sentinel. On Thursday, Omane Uli Ebo we are Friday anopa. You best sign Ashe a retrospect into Kotoko team and say signings no me if they did the right signings and now say the entire ama almost striker in Tianshe say Thursday Kotoko against Olympics on betime assign out to us wedding kunimo.
All right, no problem.
Okay, and then that was Chief Seidu Adamu, on the managing editor, Emma 442GH, and a question for more. A far match, I basso, and we are 3 p.m. at a year at Jamambadu Stadium, Eltoma Ahin Crew, Hatofug versus Diana Stars, Sansona, Ukupim, our Boasia, Ashgood, and it can fight, and so at the Boyne, and I will outstanding league matches are Bibintino, Yentime, and Fanjas, Ochina. ɛwɔ the Accra Sports Stadium ɛyɛ Kumasi Asante Kotoko ɛne ɛyɛ Great Olympics ɛna de bɛbɔ ɛno nso yɛ outstanding match a ɛbɛtɔ hɔ Emre Kotoko ebu na ketem ɛkɔ Africa ɛne the Mauritanian side ɛde kɔsi ɛne Andra ɛyɛ Ghana under 20 Wafu tournament a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Benin no yɛne Chitafo anase yɛne counterpart ɛfrɛ ni J ɛde bɔ ɛne ɛkɔyɛ 0-0 after 90 minutes 5-3 on penalties Ghana under 20 are qualified to the grand finale of the Wafu tournament ukopie ɛwɔ amanone nso a EPL matches a yɛto dwa no Chelsea so ekotoa Wolves Wolves home Wolves ɛhyɛ 2-1 Chelsea and the taking lead now over Haunted Wanderers take no in the late hours of the game and Wolves in your second goal Chelsea it made intro we a second match and as a second straight defeat Chelsea as so far after say almost so far 1-0 defeat to Everton on Saturday and run on Manchester City or Science on Etnafi and West Bromwich Albion about 1-1 internal Pep Guardiola assign a drop a point into no hesane ene mekwana ene manshara enkoyie emfama Manchester City boboko no ensam de e dose nanso no yemre na esua emre ne koyie eha ene brema kwa ma gode mun nsem ayeboabo ne fie ene amano de ne yebetume edese abofo e ka me ho amamete dwumade ebrewo Emmanuel Asiedu Emmanuel Ohininto Francis Gogo Evans Akolache Michael Nathaniel Minta Sansona Happy Nana Wato Pastor Solo Sally Afensono executive producer Elder Dominic Boachi entry wenum ene abofo ka mamtem dwumade ebrewo ye twa ho sima kakra bia ba ne twa ho ba e de ko wakra tamu na aposo bebrewo enyu afide ne emfie sense Casa TV de we are always in the business of changing lives through Christ.
One-stop shop for all your household needs? Then look no further than Diodune Home for your stylish curtains, bed sheets, towels, armrests, blenders, pressure cookers, anything home. Then Diodune is the best place for you. For your interior and exterior decors, Diodune got you covered. Locate us at Osu Fariko Mall behind Papaya Restaurant just beside Blue Gate. Contact us on 0244 589099 0243 236 138. Diodune Home. Only God gives.
Let the people of God sound the alarm. Musicians, religious bodies, corporate bodies, schools and all. The greatest lover of music demands in Psalm 150 that we should praise him with our musical instruments. Sadiba Electronics has the widest range of the best musical equipment for all purposes. Drums, we have Pearl, Groove Percussion, Tama, Yamaha, YGY and lots more. Microphones, we have Shure, Rode, Vortex, Dixon, just name it. Compressors, equalizers, TBS crossover, access, award-winning mixers, Allen and Heath, Soundcraft, Sounder and lots more. Stage monitors, EVA, BNC and FBT. What's more, we have speakers both active and passive for all purposes. That's not all. We have bass combos, keyboard combos, guitar combos of various brands. And for keyboards, Roland, Casio, Korg and Yamaha. Get the best of musical instruments at moderate prices from Sadiba Electronics near the Odoko Official Town Market. Telephone 0240953763 or 0208181471. Sadiba Electronics, home of quality musical equipment.
enjoy your weekend. Does your weekend seems boring? Well, you demand and I deliver. Weekly Retro is a news program designed to update you about what goes on in our world of local news, health, sports, entertainment, and international news stories all at your fingertips. This and every Saturday from 12 p.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Casa TV. Join me, Sally Nana Ekuya Abuadwa, as we dig deep into trending and factual stories only on Casa TV. Make a date with me.
Obo ade no ebo ade hina no obo oba e de ne beta barima ho se de be ya obarima e be sipi
ye kan Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 9 Solomon say woni omranti brem ayere mumamani enchi atiase
so aware mu ye
aware eye adepa siti aware no ene empempen aware no de na eche
titi no ye ka say obi am edi onipa ma ware a onipa kono ko onipa ne fie na busunyem fa konfi omo tracy onipa ko ne background nti ye fa ye mba emo bia keka ware
hwe so aware mu ye e wo Kasi TV kosi da bia ene wuku da bia 8 pm so we are sorry ana we ye kuo na wo pese ye de dwumedie e benwa hwe screen so na freye me a me de dwumedi ho tia me din ede maame koma ado
na ya boafo a omo so ye mfi e ma yetumi de dwumedie e brew e ye
Royal Palm Oil
enkolenu palm soup base
so aware mu ye na wakase masom twitwe
e woni brain said you send ka fo mu manaka e de ne wo hawo e de ne wa mane menu ya sa wo de ma ya encourage ka wa kuma to ye and that's one sign and it na ye de dwuma bi esu bi April a ya to ni dey say madam she madam die nie e wo kasiti na wo be bia no sia na so be hwe madance die nie na wo betie adanse a amanfo edia wo be hu se and that's one sign everybody be ye won so hu sentre ne ama ye bo sa se wadanse die ni sei na waka se wadanse die nie me a me ye duma die hu chia me din ni sof mame Paulina obe na ayele ba ko onyame hiraw se wo hwe madance die nie ya wada bia no sia na ya sample chama me me de bia no sia na me hiraw na wo hwe madance die nie wa bra ho enye sare me da
Munsem na apostle emre na edu ayesi nkonwa na yede ni nyina ede abrel na so wahu ne etwagu ewo oman Ghana mu aseda na yede ma happiness makeover a ewo osu 5 junction ho eno di ne dwuma ono na da bia na pa osiesie yanim etwitwitwi yanim aye ho yanim da ho me yede dwumadie ebrel anapa bia nti no aseda na yede ema no Big Girls Boutique a ewo East Legon no so da bia mo hyamatare nyakopon enhira omo na da bia mo nya bi no mo so entumi fabi enso yasen Will Scott Enterprise monso nyakopon enhira mo de ode ne home aboafo amoso yasen me de dwumadi ebremu nyina nyakopon enhira mo se da bia no moso yasen ma ye de dwumadi de ebremu anapa bia nana
abra
Anapeko wakrata munsem no me hyase na be hyase.
Memo hyase baransa na ye be hyase na abamu abi. Men kan se abamu abi san so de onya me ofa so me nana abofra kuma akura fe no nya mfrenhye du nwotwe 18 years. O se benizanto na me na dom ama ode afe ba ko aka na mfie ho.
Ohene nka ho.
Wonde ne ohene nka ho. Ka me mana ohene nto ba to ono de o so ohene nka ho nti na bodin a enya ne de onye ne gide ne ho nje nti na ono de na wo fo de ma na eye ebenizanto na we be nse bode ebrea na afi ne dia sesa na abeda ne kokko nti obenyi kakra no no na ayesemo ene obepeja ne matinti no de ohene abeka ho no abede ebeniza na ohene nto but for now ne de oya abofra nti ne beniza nto na enra na woda nti no ka me ho ne ma na happy belated birthday shon ko say enye easy say obenya 18 years say ano why
adult
and it's na satem ke no asenka ye passa ase ma no ne ya pese kan ma no
amano Wellington boot
ase ma no na bra bona na wa sha ase na nko do ba ase ade ene nkwala no manya ne fo no manya ne fo yan time ye nya ne sa yan time ye nya ne sa yan time me ka tetefo ne ye nya ne sa
wo de wa yesamo
da bi so wa wonim se wo fa manyi ba me ho na efe ye kan age pa de anyi de anza Ghana for do na no omusuro nyin Ghana ba 90% to be at in age so me de maintain me de so me de ya ka me
yan ko mo se manes etaisro ni
man de naturally ya no musuro nyin but they say na Ghana e firi suru kosi ase obi at the age so
funny enough ba ma de na fiti se before nipa ne benya 18 no be ka ne age but onya te say 18 mu ho na bedu be 35 e kodu 40 na no the age
27 e kono omo person be ka
if 40 e kono de oye bold because at that time especially bi kra na otumi masu bi no say 40 and still young if you are kono there
proud 60 proud then omo the proud ka ho
na sa in between ho ne de oboa
no denti na mo de tesa denti na wo de identity
me fa me de ente
on fa de ente da sa to betenya kudura ka kire obo anfo nyina so de 31
na dia he
31
sa ena se me so manyi
ena so betenya kudura ka say okay me nya 31 years wo beti aka
ena so wa ka ama me
da me bisa say wo beti ni aka na me kama da bi me kama ba me bisa say wo betenya kudura se Ghana fo yi me abena ofa bia manya mfiri hwedua sabako wo beti ni aka me beti ni aka me age esa se me de manyi
na me nim se manyi sa o na me ka sa fe kran me di be 70 sa na manyi
maya na musure se me ka mo mfie madi but ya munya kokudro me wo hoyi na me se manyi ope wo me se manyi
what do you say
me 48
sa wo kan po wa no popo
ma no popo say me di 48 nyame ahira me da bi say e ma no mo di 40 ne ye ka say 40 50 no mo te me ka proud 50 proud 40 enti no Sunday nyame ahira me debi no sa nyame nyame ayi na fam de aka nipa moja banso a moja nso ba free water what be wohoro
free water free water na ka ha many days free water na ka ha many days na to
but that's ronya no demirika pa o ebi sika nya radio nto on to ne bo ase
we are in longer nights shorter days and longer nights because a bob bet is 6 class still na say we montete but numer when numer 6 na esuma ba tiasa woda anda ne che batade chen yazisi ana de asansen biu
enim ronya na merke de ebi nim sika nya ready for Christmas nke be yan
ko so so hamata ne mba hamata na mba pa on di Christmas
obo ni sika na asa odi obeka sa bia na se be ya ho kire na odi ye patapa
na se Christmas ya ne hamata ne nam
abena
hamata na mba na se Christmas mba e di on di Christmas
sika no akoya shopping for Christmas anga so twen hamata
sa omo na so omo ye eco friendly ntin ko twen hamata no de Christmas
sa okay so no be ko say papa e bayi nanka
daily statesman and amede
who can there be say make na onko na make kire no o ma mute mic na no mo senka tete no anke free November e ko no e yo pebrezo papa itisui November nsu to
say on say Ghana ha no ye o mampani a ensu anto ye wo wi amu ye wo cheze bibi e ko so o magana enframa kura bo na amfa de bia say fa president na amframa mo
say baba be tra so mframa mo kura
Ghana ha de say o ye fubo modern ye o na wa yi ho say me de me ho ba say me be ye mampani a na o say we make sure say why you ready for anything that will come
say bia obeji ato
obi didi no wa me ye wo obi kura say first na ko o no mapetashi be tu tota na wa bo na say ono mpen kura o mo mampani na wa ba na
Papa was say Kosia once the 20 pesos Kosia ni mako.
Kosia ni mako.
Eko once the 20 pesos.
Since I better bibia
and
meaning I na times I imagine say president fie na say or take commenter nipa ebi mo ya how does he feel? Do they just laugh over it?
Almost
imagine say I feel partial December and nay December 16th. Hey, Hamatan, my pay by was to me, I'm Hamatana. How?
Oba and we can we are we munina we can we any in say in Riana kama Hamatana ban and sometimes in Riana s somewhere I mean say biana omo de be tutu barrier omo de be barrier ntino
hey Ghana a beautiful country.
Oh, Ghana is a very beautiful country.
At times I na meti asem bia na me nwanwa say things that are attributed to presidents ne ade na ya na me wan say ah nipa no ono besima ba ufie say bia wo say ufie ho no nema bibinye sa na say bibinye say chese emfutro bo a president de na besia chese bibia ensuo na wo soro no ono kura no nya bia wo de be ya na ade na nta ono
president ntina Ghana say wo ho na so rebe ho a na woni data wo da say wo data na ora ho seden ana come de seden ya wo de nya data
ko social media message bi circulate no obi say obo constituency no obo na minim se na enim no obo dia
the new one
say esuno no bia na the new one na nipa no obo ni din kra na minti ni din Ghana politics mu ba bia da and so I told bia na some of these things here who ne say funny but won say na make a choose say obi a ebia ono no so sheda nim politics mu ye ohun ya na wa maso be hu na na this is what is happening but totally nowhere to be found. Me who say the men can because constituency now all tro no kra no say bibi wo yetrim asa ohwe no na opese o tro but enye no nipa ni din no obo no kra say ene nipa ni din fa ba bia nsi ha enso no say wo nim a e bia kan kra wo MPs kra no nim mu de say to aba nche nti obi wo ha nim nipa ni din constituency kra na apart from bia wan kasa out kra no ye board the next constituency kra wo nim ni din but wa hwe ya na
oni fi ha na ye bo eye James Opombo ni do bisa so no so ye hwan etime bo MP bi di no yasa no so ye hwan ntine ye say enye obi ana or what that information but e be say unnim wa wano tum
I just at times me bisa say me kai say growing up no na regional ministers ya tiny momudin pa but I say enne no hardly say ubeshia school ni a ubebisa no say bia even say eastern regional minister hwan and even regional ministers even ministers of state crampo no na say difficult so be say minister we why
abana the thing is growing up senior we kind and those days exercise book ananka you use school mo no wo hwe achire na ministers any regional ministers no omu nyina ne din ho obeko school bia na calendar bo school ho no the ministers from president vice president na baby as sports minister education minister picture no din
their classrooms
internet ya na in a day or two and I say within the week abeko school no when the boss be 2 or 3 times ba ko beka otrimo
because I will not be surprised says this yana say yakase TSC schools since I'm fancy school for no but yakase NTC communities na yen share children of school going age bia me fan say 13 14 15 I will not be surprised even MP or constituency or crown
be brain no edin bo krampa what krampa na say na no ye minister ono so kan ho na o den sometimes I think say your educational system no in as much as say we are in the computer world near my sesa no ene ma ni bi o ho anka ye fatete de na nke beboa
that time na TV kra embu so radio kra ni ho but I betumi akase bo regional minister eastern regional minister betumi aboni din aboni deputy aka ho even DC and as MC or wo be ya betumi aboni din MP betumi aboni that na GTV fi an aka nyina na bi mpo ni ho mpo na bi aka GTV aka
those days na your school no me ko saito proud saito na me ko
not worries about that
because here kra mpo ni time na prepare schools na enhye da no so na nsan bu ho na e ba free be 90s mu ho ne ba
na obi on ko saito bi so ko international
international school na satama ne enwo site no kwuta for RC edu te say Friday bia na ye quiz e wo school mu ho current affairs in the current affairs no you need to know about the ministers of state even crampo no international crampo no say bia one UN secretary general those things no because when them say in your class say bia be yi JHS 1A and 1B 2A and 2B and I say ben in houses in every day bia no you need to learn but say no the question is I stand to be corrected I don't know so mugu so yes our quizzes now and na enema o mo che nkwala no say no wo make say new curriculum but enema ni bi o ha more chira and to some extent I will blame the media. National Media Commissioner content be high abontena it doesn't educate. And coming here the radio or TV is supposed to inform, educate and entertain. And in the entertainment and the education aspect.
In as much as there is some truth in what you are saying, I also don't totally agree with you.
Yes.
Because na make time I school na TV way. Na radio way. People see crampo na me kai pa Daily Graphic and a mirror. Because then I'm papato. Then na people say me kai say na me na elite say PMP or say
PMP
buy but Graphic and mirror and na me. But now we had all these things because while the kind of analysis said when you go to the schools, you see them say ya printable
on the walls.
President,
Vice
ministers, all these things were there. But and then you go to schools and you don't see any of these things. You don't see any. So, in as much as the media has a role to play, I think, sir, Ghana Education Service and as a GES, has a major role to play because as a current affairs, and shut down because children are being forced to learn history. Not current affairs. Now, yet Timuzi say, because Greater Accra Regional Minister, not an instant. My uncle ahomana so na yenko di nkomo bi na about 2 or 3 days ago and me who write up be our social media and I write up me who head in fact me yam shame yes say kill the prophet she mo sunsun the pure honam
okay
because I say kill the prophet and there will be peace in Ghana na me hwem nipa ochro ye no oye nipa ye nim no pa oye chairman Kaswa of Anko Local Council of Churches osan so deputy PR Ghana National Association of Private Schools. Reverend William Bakun or a regular person I know Ekasawa Hantino. I just have a weapon on the prophet. I perceive a kum Morgana Hanagana Benyasum because will be a Pagana Sumjana.
So, a reverend
or a reverend or on your prophet.
On your prophet or a reverend. Okay.
Today, me and Reverend Bakun entry trunkum. Hello, Reverend.
Hello.
Reverend Bakun Martin.
Major.
Me pacho to say.
Japan so.
I feel come to you. My belated happy birthday. Not 7th December, Reverend Bakun birthday. Oh, sir, what a day to be born. About to just our birthday in the other Uren Fida.
Pressure.
Reverend Bakun. Me who write up na me who top head and me yam shame. I say I'm cautious and who so udin na chassis. Why should we kill prophets in Ghana?
Yo, ma me that say. Minchia TV ashefu na.
Obi ajoso.
I'm sorry. Or how be boye febo ma yimu. Pa ene kunkum a ekoso ma yimu no. Titire no say dey so bo ebo eye the so called prophet won ese won ma yimu. Ghana eye asumdwe amani. Na wo hwe ekwan a edifo ifaso edehye nkom titire bra ye kwa koto apamu na ede ohaw katie and bro man no. One abomba they build the confidence of the people in them. And they apart from so now one shot here someone else is come one. Among one of the warrior nyina show mu gidi say and come na one channel as I say a bit. What kind Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 15 na make us simbi ho say one edin din shen come so onu nyame ensuma won. What your said if we should na ayen come meka ne say a lot nkom na safwe ehye. For prophets your NCP prophets and this is prophet mention come that NPP power. NPP power. The prophet shem come and now on shem come say NBC everybody power that and so NBC for power. And we share a fire halfway so edition shem come nipa no so de won were ahye wo mu and to say akobane say ambanosa na e say won esore etia no na de akoko ne basabasa ye eba eye o mayi mu na ukai eye
2 Kings chapter 11 verse 20. Oyema bi no so ya ye no ho se odifo ba. Ye sa enema no bi na edu ba bi no. Bible say omode enkrantie kum no. Na obukum no oman mu adwoye. Anti ye hwe de edifo eye ewo mayimu hihye pomtro ni ade ma de basabasa ye ebeya. Na etese kwan bi wo hɔ a ye sɛ difo efiri hɔ na asomdwe a wo Ghana ma mu no etumetena atie.
Reverend uka sɛ ye yi ɔmo afiri hɔ a ɛmfa nto ho a wo ye wo si ya twen krante akum saa suppose odifo ba no e ma asomdwe ba enti no wo de no kele na wo ka na ye literal kele na na sɛ kwan bi so ebefa so ebetumi wo si kwan ba so na ebetumi afa ebetumi ayi ɔmo afiri ɔmo asomdwe na ba.
Oh, all that be die. And I hear Zali Ekano.
Reverend, but I know you'll be asem. I know you'll be statement. And yeah, general statement.
And I say I can't enter the hall. And this a kuku money a door convention. You come more. There's money a door mobile show. The foreign squad near door mobile cool. The empire and I ever bought there on Miankasa and you won't fail through what. Now you have fire, no, and you won't at the one through. And this is the door of Babu. And this Yamian to you at the one every one. Then Yamia, you want the one every one. And this and I'm that way, any Pakuma, and the public for my you. No, Bian Sumuwa, or better halfway, I know at their tomb. And you're trying to say about to about the swan. No one shall say release and come shack a see and come share in so and ye were prophet
because I come baby say say to o kasa mu no hwa Ghana ha ye ni prophet bia wo ho a sanya usi church mu no nya NDC and MPP prophet no ye prophet of Nyankopon ho
mention kasa prophet in Ghana but I have not seen one so me kasa no odifo bi wo na say ye hwe de esisi ye no de metumi abodin your friend who would be for Covenant TV, or Shenkom, and Coma can say so no ma, or man penny a year, Nanado Dankwa, Eba Power, 2016. Say, or man penny and Yabria, a fee, Obu, or man a date, and I be said, or man penino, and not Sabri, or man penino, or yet the campaign. And they say, I'm past 2016, no. Omampeni aye na do dan kwaku fado e release the can be my your friend saying papa your friend who odifo apo no say wabotegu and no pass me to no akasa odifo bi wo mayi mo here me zunu bi me na bi o tiri say o enkom sana wonom ahye na me nkasa predictions mpo so your prophecy, your prediction, and your friend is saying, discernment spirit. I don't know what and come Seneca character say, your men at this one is what is no at the mouth. But I do not acquire to come say, one prediction or share the way and never see for now. Now, I don't want to say, a pioneer. Na the cocoa be and to know young function come. At the end of the day, no one now comes to one shining in arm and when you mean so, yes, someone no. Yes, some young men are coupé or do not so small cream. Australia are so before you mean a media or BBW you and to know and this is for prophet Shanko. Na MPP for the answer by some na sa and some say a cobra and yaba na you busa ya no say nyame ahe ana yesum no nyame ahe na yawo prophet akon nyame adwene prophet bia oka onyame adwene and the go see ochina no onyankopon nim dada onyame enim say that change me am no work say me go see back me ba be president of Ghana onyame nim ebi kwa me enne me nim wo would say kasi TV so a you interview me and so when I future president of Ghana nyame nim so you know so ye can it just ye can nyame tiri mo And Yame enemy Casape, Woman Yabana, one have the year president in the year 2024. As a first to Musa, as a couple Uncle Bemusa, Namu from the whole proprietor, Naman after me.
Now, Reverend Bako, one our chairman, local council of churches, Kaswa of Fanko. Now, we'll create a wutrui. A hifapan apese kodu. Now, why into our trust akrate because obviously no killing them or however way we are getting rid of them. Where do you want this thing to get to, and what are you expecting to get from writing this write-up?
Maybe say drew a Christopher a walk down and chain. Men found comma your friend is a peace council because one day we will lose some credibility that. Medema a Christopher a war a gun and you now say yes sorry. Na yem bomb paye.
Remember, where there's me Chawano, Okas a peace council, a Lucy credibility. What do you mean by that?
Oh, na someone where you might they are not doing it.
Okay.
I want Baba to you know you go say a day for a football my you know a shack of one or two every one at the basa so you just have you know. And I won't yet be a one by year, and never 7 for soon so. And no woman a day actually. The day as my fear at the battle, then said that and no etching and to know, make us a woman lose on credibility. Now, I picture no.
Okay.
Yes, the part with Jepa, Bob, Marimu, young Chanano, the Coco here, our chairman, a month of local fine. Your friend say yes, it's a tie to near one better to 2 near to 2 so I am one no Ejuma and I think council and power my more. No one I shall say and your men unite the assume clear to me, but they are not doing their work. And to their beckon say a Christopher war my one Casano. Young sorry now, young mom fire. Young mom fire, so no one Yame now what the year. Your Bible, so we use a Bible at the Basabasa, a year of my Munano. When your man capa and you won't through it. Now, Mr. Your first time fire now, when you're group and so soon at the tea. Now, when you start putting you now, at the one through what you're better about, Saturday, you take far look to commissioner, Ebium, our Mayimu, now at the Asmodria, on your media Dumagana, a Becoswara Atna, a your mind.
Reverend, and Chamaja Amawako, but Nipa for Nipa will come once and me fancy NDC MPP in Commission for Omuni answer that sorry I knew. Naka say Christopher one pioneer new moon free or myself for Maca. One work the airport, you know, you have been on Cotna, one sorry dime. Solano, ye see one. So, what in your men are one can say you so walk around a walk forward you want to be a nice strong. But what thing I make and a casa, now at the end of the day, the Yamia can also ambim, when I mention Chatro. When we united now, you go so at the trade, I saw it at the move. And yet, you can't and yet, one sister, sorry, that moon 1 year a Christopher. Okay. That was it to me, I want to do empathy. The reasons why Bible can say, a dear not when you mean team and Bible, but with your weapon, one Bible. Okay. Sorry, a war gun, a handle, a dorsal, and so about a war of my human also change, one a water and story no more. And to know, Yaka, one boom, Naya Bompire. When you go for one casa, a becasa, when you make becasa, now assuming you are, that's what my map of what's no minimum. Reverend Bako Yadasi.
Yo, Monso Yadamasi, Mamma Fresha, and Sonin Jumapa, Moody at the Bois, a Yagana, Amen, Amen, Yankopon, and Su Inshra. Reverend William Bako and I any Kokasai or no and I chairman local council of churches Kaswa of Fanko or sign so a deputy PRO Ghana
Association of Private Schools in Ghana. Yes, Association of Private Schools in Ghana. No, you're deputy PRO, but another Okasa in his capacity as a reverend. Nana, Reverend back on common uti.
Metie.
Na ade.
Mini asem bia kafa ho.
I mean, Kasa can send me up for fun. And some Reverend back or Kaya, they no, I can't say.
I can't say, but me no, I can a tree. So can bro for the and meeting at Chimo. And also can cast for fraud dear meeting at Chimo. I know you're so full. Minya so full. Do you so full na orchard and adrin. And adrin orchard. But minty me case, menene yadrin, and I'm in a yadrin. But so also case men can be being fat, dear cost a fat like prophecy. Relating to election there mobi bika but reverend back on the kind there me ni asem bia kafa ho
okay
na adwen wa kire
okay me no na me issue kakra na me nya ya me hu ye no send na ya kill the prophet and there will be peace na after am say so for if there is an issue going is killing the resort but at least our church
so ache me say send you can kill because e bia say
killing no nya
probably e be krampo na say we are say fine say man akonya so okay fine so between identify some of the or more not classify some of fake prophet now because men I've seen prophet my home ye true men of God or me prophet and kasa my home be I will be saying me tia bobi di say me nimsi we die or ye prophet and kasa and then they answer bi wo ho nso a me ntimi justify but ni ye bi no e chese we die as come here say
I always say when I see somebody me fan say nipa no say or ye man of God let me put it that way I always refer to Galatians chapter 5 verse 22-23. It lines up the fruit of the recreated human spirit. Obia ose wafa Christo bia no ni ye bi wo ho say daddy wo nipa ni mu. Entine say me asepe me hu sa ne ma ni bi wo nipa ni mu say daddy nipa we de to me no enko ye mame na mayi mani but eto da bia na are ho say Ghana ha no so obi be hye nkomo a ida so obi bewu ena nipa so masi bewu ena obewu da say ena nipa so masi but I believe say Bible say God reveals to redeem. On reveal it to kill and I said to massacre he reveals to redeem but eto da bia na aye nsem bebe
but say ne kana aye ne ho bibio ho in the sense that sometimes utiom ka say ya mom paye a say be say ye yinu nyina to ntia media ha mekese ne say fine say omunyina na ade ba kwa I vowed to myself say never to speak against any man of God
yeah
your yesofu bi and there I vowed myself say pass say because at the end of the day nipa ne kubu na konta enti ma me so me hwe ma bra bo na me wo me de edu ho a na me so ma kubu ma konta enti ne say de nyame afre no say de nyame mfre no e yodi nyankopon temu asem. I
was once listening to a video by Pastor Chris and oka say won soma obi a who say nipa na call wrong and say nipa na correct because yeti na say maka say bia na jiade we da ho bre me na say wo sore na de wani kire benkum na nipa no say baby a wo kɔ ne ho na wo say wo but obi a won so man de we say say na sore say wo kɔ a me da ka say baby a kɔ the wrong place and now baby a kɔ ne right I can't do that you know since I listened to that video in fact I have learned a lot from it and I believe say you na yesua na ma wo hwe ne nipa no nya na asoma no untumi njeje no but wo hwe na say wo honhom a e wo
ene ne nkwa atwe ho afini ho as simple as ABC
seriously because touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm no yakopon free obi no ebi mo so obi wo house or the Vodafone the free you so the
na ye say kasapa krom we say atwam nti obo ha kasapa ne free no they say network ne ga exist anymore
but uni hobby and you can't judge say and say but wo hwe nipa no niam bi o ye na say wo honhom na atu mu no eni ni ngria you just go your way
so you can say free be discerning spirit nti say wo hwe na say honhom na tiu mu na on feel okay on feel comfortable because and obia so anhyew ese ko asori a na asori b nti ba bia anya wo
na hokra na wo toy na wanyi na sebe tafrache we do bia wa to medwen ma wo ho a na hwe na ho na ngriw a
na wa twen ho but after say make say we dey metimi ese ni piso onfiri nyame na onfiri nyame de nyame frɛ na me gina ho bi nti no die da bia me sefiti me kwala ase bremu say meka nipa bi ho ne ka so de sofo we yi onfiri nyame ana asen na ne kwan ya wonam so na bra ba wo bo no e yodi nyame ntemu asem edu atemu da na obekubu na aten me so mebu me die nti ma menwe me die ho ohun nti no me de only ana me kan ne say ekum na asem ne die fine me ntimi nso so ana se me ntimi mfo so because so obi krampo ye bone a eden ya na your born in tina is be the woman yena there is a possibility say nipa ne betimi aiden as se fe ni boni mo and even crampon the airplane in crampon there is a possibility of falling from the grace internet say o amwa bi abetimi de abo nipa na anka ideally you get closer to the person you talk to the person na bia kwan betimi de abo nipa but
times and then me hu a Christophobia me kan say na omo ya me nwanwa because titimre mu na tro kronkron no ehye throne room ho na odifo no tumi ko ho afe okoba okokra homa sen na sen emre bi so na so ma ya na atwe na pie na bia na ne boni bi ntu wawu nti no obekwa ko hu ho na obeka no upo wu mpo sa na abeje de na nye nne. And now you can read the Bible for yourself. And the phone, me phone the kitamin. Bible version be Waso. Be King James NLB. You can get it on it. So why must you allow somebody to read and tell you say and I say telebiana maybe or na odren ho na you can say oh I didn't mean who say kita obano. And so say be ma na yire ne ho a obeje how
I can't drama.
Daily Statesman, Mame Fansha said, police urges public to adhere to the public order law. Story no ewo page 3. Ghana won't ban because of you. NPP na catch my hand.
When I say Ghana, the Ghana intimation is back of Funti.
John Boedu, no kita na microphone ni abro no say there be paper each mu papa say. Ghana pa say Ghana be shede.
Beto Ghana pa.
Enye.
Fire service for cross and waha.
Moreover, no so cry nipa ba ko penti na Ghana ba be shede. Kan nipa ba ko ne yan shi.
Fire service for crampo. Ono sin kenye
kan nipa ba ko no say ba ko fo be ma mama mu nyina shede. E na ka ba ko no mfiri ho.
Okay.
Nti no Ghana entumi nhye. Enam onipa ba ko pem.
What's one kan John Boedu. And I for na krata be na no so report.
Daily Statesman
and report. Daily Statesman say John Boedu say.
Daily Statesman say John Boedu social info.
No ba ko fu nti na Ghana e be she.
E na ba be she.
Se Ghana be she ba ko fu de nka ba ko fu ne yan she onu
mo na be she. Say onu betra ma Ghana she de.
Okay.
E na wo share majority leader nipa ni din ya meda ne din ya meda ma on say ni din na ye send him. O say Chei Mensa Bonsu. Okita mpanyi din. Ni din okita nyakwara bia no say justify your victory claims with concrete evidence. Majority leader and a catcher NDC. Or say NDC for send a paper patch papa say NDC for. Some more say abanamona muwini ya. Pink sheety polling center be a call.
Yes.
Collection center be an ebu ho. And to monko hamu pink sheet. Pink sheet ya 2012 ya the court ya mutumi call justify because say you and I were not there. Most of monko hamu there. Na mon famra na muntu me nyina ho fa no manu keke nka se o abanu kra
evidence na concrete want concrete nso de cement ewu mu abo wo mu na afia san de iron rods nti so won kopɛ evidence abo wo mu abo nya bo ntinketi yo
o yese
na yese ehu agu
okay sa na krata e pa
no meja bi de
oh na say no money brain kwa no say bi wo ho kwa de o so munya unless of course e bi ni ho
okay
but if there is definitely bibi o ho bi ahwehwe abehu
because they say weather na wunya buo mu buo na wunya cement na wunya concrete one
omo de no ne say ne e patch na yes concrete ya shada hodada
o ma she concrete ni daw
anti concrete evidence no say bi wo ho de a ya ye ndada nya fe na mkwa akwhye
okay
sa fe na mkwa akwhye na no ye forgery what I say enti no say say ade a evidence bi wo ho de a wo hodada
okay
enti omo kwhwehwe no mo famra
and but wo ho but omo san kwhwehwe
ai na say ne wo ho na wonkita na ncha say wo
okay nti betimi awo ho de but unni ba bi eda nti afi na kwhwehwe ba bi a concrete na okay concrete dey mu odru no wonder ese Monday na ese papafo bi ase akunini fo bi e won this party no mu na ba kwa hye na kotare na mo kwhwehwe
oh seriously except for the peace of the country need to know if there is something say they want to me you can't cry wolf when there is none
yes
but we are sure say if there is a wolf that is why you are crying now bring it to prove
not just for the peace for the love of the country
for the love of the country
for the love of the game
for the peace of the country bibia no monko famra because once aba ne yeto ye no ya kan ne odi mu referee no say me hwa oba nipa so masi na edi nkunim onso say da bi me hwa ye sisi me because ade ne ka say na me di nkunim but ankoye I didn't know because me am a year who adwuma no me say na mehu enti say who feel say if you are saying something contrary then it means that you know something that I don't know. So bring what you know.
Okay.
I also bring what I know, then we dialogue and get to the root of it.
Nti wa hwa wan adi nkunim
nana electoral commission adi nkunim
O so ye Ghana ni o to abani bi so o to bi.
Me ma ba ya ba ko pe. Nti mi tu ni njina me ma ba ko pe no so nka se we be fita na ko ya na se tu.
Be bi atoko na ho de nkunu ma da se ho de lusu ye.
O na o de na di nkunu.
Ah, unya kukuduro kura.
Bi we nya kukuduro se hwe nana ti o. On se yesi pani den odue mante.
Okay.
Enti no enye bibia na pani ejina badwam a oka. Enti oye bibia abeka bia no o kana na sebe wakasa no obesi nyansamuli. EC working to finalize Senate West parliamentary results. You know him say Senate West for no majomudin. Last election at time.
Yeah.
Aha. Mbono for no hopa.
Okay. When I can you so when I free. I made them instead name when I
Oh, they be said last elections na ye wie bia na aka time there was here dey ka ho. Ansa na aso. Enu ntini e ho no koyete say third we bi sa 2008 ene ye dey ka ho. Ena ma na ekoye time. Nti ase ya koyete say afi bia ye to aba na constituency bi percent onjini di kakra he na kwete say won se bi okra mpo a say sa time na bia nka makra nka onti ni di
won se time kra mpo nya sa no kra mpo na be na ante time da na sene west
sa sene west say nya west si ya ofa benkum asene west ofa ni fa sene west ni bia nka baby ebi kra na nka ye nte da
bo timi gini din for wrong reasons na fe di na ba beka aba be household name.
Oh, but we the end there say nya for wrong reasons as such say aba na ye kwoto ye no nipa mienu ye say asono mienu eko a
nsensan na sa ho no bi ko wi ballot box no. En na ma nchiwa so ni nyina aba no e ho no bi ko fa ballot box no.
Na ballot box nko mo ko wi ya na de ntia.
So that me be say went ma me mu aye.
Me so me nim ho ansa. Me wan kam de ba ma papa because me nua bi da. Me hu obi so wa wi bi da no ma bi so. Enti me nim ntia.
Na de ko fa ni em pe the number.
Just no because I don't know betumi ayi ano because
na woni mo bi a wa fa bi da. Sa. O wamba. Ka woni mu nkrofo nso.
Minimum nkrofo pa
but mo bi a fa ballot box da.
Enya nkrofo sa na ya metai ni momo.
Okay.
Enu nti no ye hu na be bisa no ne nti okofa. Enti no abato commission pani Jane Mensa o say omuguso omo ye hu adwuma sa ne be ya ye be finalize bibia na ye hu se Senate West seat no ko benkum anase ko nifa eno nso e wo page 3 of the Daily Statesman. CSOs asked aggrieved parties in December 7 post to go to court. Civil society organizations and omoka say people yi chirima almost say ya to about 7 December no wo a wo hwa won te ho asibia because na sana me tete say ase NPP for so say parliamentary seats ni bi wo ho mo so nte ase to mo so mo gada mo pink sheet e de akokot entinu ya say wo a won te ase bia na he so hwe no wa baba akọ na yera ya say bia independent candidate ya bobo wie ba bia no wada na hwe na nye ho no da gum say wo hwa na saba na ye koe na say bia ho say ade no aka odi nkunim ne de wakoto teda yes catch them wa hana na pen civil society organization say monko court sabe mpanyifo ani mo bi sansamfo nti na esi court
dan
enti no obi amfa na asem enko na yenko na bibia anto na ne kwan mu pepepe. NDC can't get evidence to back Techiman South rigging claims. And also a story about Pio and I heard Baba Jama and Nime papa no just said maybe ni buafu utum so wakana no musi no enim style bi but omo pa kire say Techiman South in some ekoko so ya omo say aba na yawiem na de aja femu some say chese wo hwa omo ntumi nya evidence bia sa na krata yi pa kire evidence pa say ye concrete o say ye de na de ahye no say ye den yo omo nya bibia ntino omo pa baby no omo enkoda na Techiman South de e ho asem de yaka awie kra. NPP NDC engaged for Mina MP. This is for Mina MP abeda hot cake.
Be hot cake.
E Ghana has this and they say aso wait that must say when so that must say no mean tiase. Being in such a position be the power.
Oh yeah.
It's just
a very great feeling.
Who say it will change everything. And you know, what mommy say, I mean, William say, I mean, you say, I don't know, crack me to me, wrote me for phone, say, what a moment I catch and would me book yanka. It
was then on enough food, His Excellency and another down friend. See, I don't say her address and so for us here, and this was a man for
almost said the government new patriotic party has started engaging the MP for Formina Andrews Amwakon Esiama when no people so join you didn't try to me boy.
Why, obey them.
To get him to consider joining the NPP side of the House in the next Parliament. Now, Utie Krate, I almost say Omone, Honorable or say Chairman Sabonsu, and they didn't come also. Oh, Mone Papano, Asha Sia Casabigo Parliament, no, a baby, you know, that's a majority caucus and as a minority caucus. Soon to me, Parliament, some them to me a new try, there was a baby. And no one and say NDC for any Papano air Casa. But almost one papa no air kasa said the papa no ebe bo munche because they say o buy born na wo twa no to a okosu yo san enti no say dey e omoba na odi o send oye no hu ne say wanye ne ye na omo twa no to omo bo ne kakra but e dey a osu awie to osu wie a esan e ye omoba enti no mumie no nyina egusu a omo no ne kasa na papa ne phone e da house me pa na me hu ahia magana fo sa no for me na MP amo akon esia ma ne phone e wa hana na to aso ma me.
Yo, abena me 12 cedi na me de GT Ghanaian Times ko akrata no. Emza bato ho asema na wo kana ntino wo kasa wie ya ape. Na Ghanaian Times de wo kana nyina no o mampanyin da John Dramani Mahama wate. Nti wo se memfa mu ayewe ma wo. Emuaya John Dramani Mahama de aba ne se. Abato na nkrofo kana yemra somdwe mra na se na court na se no. Wo se na se me ba kope. Wo se I will concede defeat only after independent forensic audit.
Okay. And forensic audit for and Ghana there and I say outside because me tete not from a concrete source but a bit to me so I say almost say they want a foreign way for to come and observers to come and audit and as I say okay forensic for to come and work
independent the anya bind there the obi answer enshemo independent underline when you independent is say the word independent is say who be here pa independent candidate, independent forensic audit. Answer. Intina, and no answer na obeji atumu say wadi nkugu. But as it stands now, dear, on wadi tumu say wadi nkunimo.
In other words, no, send a paper you can another one person much say nipa na the reports na ba no on Jinin this are credible enough with
or say the omode buy and there are one or two discrepancies be omo antino. O dear. Se musu say anaso no wagye ne ho de say de oye ne pefe ya yenkofa obi a oye che say ogira ne ho so kwanten kro independent a omo de omo so mo hwehwe enkrata mu figures mu no mo mfa calculator e bia makola calculator ne ye benya bia to ho
nyepe
casio kakraka na de adwodefo ne na de obo a figures hu ne yie na auditors ne independent to underline we de independent forensic audit ansana omo ka so oh ye hwehwe mu no gm abane de unya 6 million 155,000
audit no omo to me ma even crampo no say figure na ya tro ye no say ya pepa ne asan tro for be hu say da bi na we the other way na na ho because omo wo hu mfidie ne ade ade a omo de in as much as nipa na ho de but omo so using mfidie mo so they will know and na wo sign signature kra hu say da bi abena signature de ya no sua no sign we nya abena ne sign
exactly
na ni nyina ya hu
nte no bi no so wo pe nto de be ya ye nte ase na no na bi say no ombefa obenya hoska. And I scan one de be.
Oh, so this thing no well, I believe say a state issue.
In state
the state issue. Naka why? Nana.
Ghanaian Times na. O say.
Enya Ghana for na say pass.
Ghanaian Times na eka. Esa will concede defeat only after independent forensic audit.
No. Anti Ghana fa ho kwa.
Na say ne. O na wo say onyi ntumu a. Nyo na say o fa ho ka.
But what say o pasumdwe?
Wona wo se mo pasumdwe Ghana for na mo say.
Nti wona so pasumdwe.
Ene sa na say dia ati. Za na say dia Ghana kra ska ni ho. Ebesian ya bo akra nya ntwe nwiye. Nti enya na say nkon region by region. Enya ntubo kakra kakra. Nti de me start say how do dey ba.
Enya short code.
Aha. Say the short code no.
Short code no. Na edi kare ji yesenke de koye we na ye nya mfa nya ye.
De mo mfa nya ye.
Ye mfa nya we ye na masumdwe mra.
Ye mfa. Hey, obi dan sika. Ye mfa nko ye auditing.
Sister. No, na onsa asumdwe wo ho a ho. Sika na be akire kro be nya no mro ho. Se wa asumdwe a.
Obi dan sika na ye mfa nko ye auditing.
Ye de ye na asumdwe ba. Ye be nya sika no mo ho. Asumdwe ye bibia o nana. Asumdwe hu hia o.
Dan sika. Woni ba bi dan so ehu hia o.
Se ya mfa nko ye. Ya mfa nko ye na se asumdwe a ma. Eda no wenya si.
Mesrewo, wo de bebo wan se nyen tuba kakra obi a 11 cedi about 30 million Ghanaians ye benya sika de atua.
Efo ne betua.
Oh, say ne wo de wan ba me de wan ba 11 cedi men ka kese because edan sika yi ene yemfa nko ye wo de tin.
enunti Ghana de ka no omuje ombrem bi
oma amre wo bi
ene eto aso
eno ma amre bi nso bi
to
bi amfa ne ka as simple as ABC say ehwa ne kusi obi amfa ne ka sa pepe penti no obi amfa ne ka
ma se mo pasum dwe no mo fa
mo ka mo so mo pa audit no so a mo so mo fa mo ka ne entu aso oya Ghanaian Times anim ho nso a asem de aba betodwa e kire se eye madam Tina Mensa ono na okopie mu e wo wejag gbawe ono na ye emrahye bedwani a wo ho o kire se Ghana Health Service o ma launch a 5-year strategic plan to reduce maternal and child death. There's a nijesemo. And yes, 5 years ago, strategic, and the word is strategic.
Yes, Nema Yadigu akwan mu se na be ya efi eneko si mfie nu medi enu obi anko wo
se bi akwa wo so ma me ne wo na sakwala na film da bi
enu de ya onana ya se obi abekode be teto bi akwan ye bi mu nam so kona ya na madam fu bi pa nice girl one ne ba ne nyina
Ariho. In 5 years, dear. Sometimes, you know,
almost strategic plan. I don't know what it entails, but they should really underline the word negligent. On behalf of nurses, because I told who said medically, no, they couldn't have done anything. But in most cases, no. Not necessary.
So then I catch you. I'm person me call so on pay because I'm really hot. But medical catch you say the nurses are in the society and in our system no. A lack of employment. You many who intend.
Seriously.
My main nursing training. And the many green ashe. Abudu swa ye.
Minimobia okowo in a one of Ghana's. What I mean Ghana. Yenka Accra. One of Accra's biggest hospitals.
I say Ghana and one Accra.
And okowo ye. Obi a wawo first time onim ho hwe owuwie no e wo senka midwife no cheche ne se o ebi a sei ne sei ne ye de aye o ntu du fie wo se wo yesei na omo anka hwe ankyere no afa ba ye okọ to na se ote ho a na ontumi ntena se se no ote wo no wache no e dey o se otena se aso te se bibi wo no wakofie 3 whole weeks aso no feel se bibi sabe e hye na se sa na omo de ade ahye no omo agya nurse na anka nkyere no no so nim because it was her first time. Enti no eka nyame enka girl ni wuye because onu hu ye no oye na dwen se obetwe moja etu no se na nka ne kunu ni fie a osan rahye ne ko hospital a enko okoja ne ba ne ho nurse adwuma no muntumi nya no makasa muntumi nya adwuma bebre na wo wiase memeti he kasa na me kasa wo hwa na kasa na betumi akasa bi ana so afa ho no ba be kasa bi na wa na so ope uhu schools bebre uhwe wo se no na ope no wakwakoye se na ka na bi nwanfo se ende owie ya benya adwuma aye but nyakopo bebisa wo
ise dodo na de omo ya de o ko TikTok a omo na etren omo na ye underneath ho tweke ni we nse na omo ya de but nurse adwuma na nkasa no nse adwuma bi wo ha ye passion ese wonya tema adwuma but say
about and teaching.
Exactly.
One thing, if you don't have passion for it,
you can't do it.
You can't do it.
But you say for an idea, I assume
teacher be watch rawa dey onya kire one life and what you see. Obi so dey afa kire wade ba ko ye den won ti ase da. Me can lecturer bi. O kire da na obisa o kasa won ti ase o so e normal. O se minim say dey ma kire. Obi beti ase enne. Obi beti ase kina. Obi wo ho a 1 year. Obi wo ha in life na won ti ase da. Ti say won ti ase normal. Can you imagine? Let's work hard. Obi be say ko say normal. Just on connect that.
Case closed. You feel no better what say on tears say doing say on tears.
Please this also is normal.
But I'm for back on Ghanaian Times. I say NDC and NPPH to apply procedures 2020 election dispute into procedures and I say what want to was the appropriate court is court now the court na afie no yama asomdwe etimi aye adwuma e wo my Ghana mu esanse aduane ye de but last one alleged Western Togoland separatists 25 granted 2.5 million Ghana cedis bill for discharged you know omo ayechi omo natenze ni pa ko be aduasa emu 25 de yama mo bill as kind som e Ghana sika foforo no 2.5 million na emu 9 de ye jawo se o de munko fie na munko di na monda na mo de mo ho son ntena we ni nsem ka ho bebre ka ho na Ghanaian Times e de buy na wuku da no pay no
nana chronicle na me de to so e wo hanum se na ohwe chronicle anim hanum se ya asem ne de chese sa na tie de na chese ankoye but the answer na meko eno ne so ma yenko Amanfi East NPP denies skirt and blouse allegation against MCE NAMP say ukopie mu e wo ho a yese aba no na MPP na ekita ekonwa no na say primaries no na ekoda ne ebutu ye kakra na fe NDC ni ba no mo se MPP to me Lucy seat no e ma NDC na nkrofo keka se MC na owo ho no ma me Helena apia ono e na MP na ono so e kɔ no mo kan bo mu no mo kom se aba no to mana na no wato ama NDC ni no otoma na no wato ama NDC ni no people e kra kire mu se nkrofo keka sama me ne kra hye da kototo niam de koma NDC member of parliament candidate no se na be boa na ma na tumi adi nkunim enti no na onje akonwa ne free MPP ni nsem na mpanyimfo mo wo MPP party ni mo se asem we no kra bako se kra enim enya ade ama me no ene MP no tumi eyesa na se ni amanfo no mo ye o madwen so mbeto sa aba na ya amanfo na adwen ene o mo fa so mbe yesa na emum MC na ho no wantumi anye dwumadie bia etesa aha for House of Chiefs commend security agencies for supervising elections ukopiemu e wa ha for say ayemfo ho say debi go so o say soldier for na soldier for police for immigration fire service mo abo adwuma nyankopon enhira mo say abato emutumi bo adwuma ede hwe so ma abato bibia ekọ enkane fefefe e ma Ghana edi nkunim ewo abato nya obi na edi nkunim o Ghana na edi nkunim. We are allowed into emergency ward where Adams Mahama was treated. Okay eno another story and also a war chronicle enfinfi anana asama e wo anim ha no say jealous DC is dad acid bath ex lover and mother. Story no e page 2. Now copy story ni mo a omo pa kire say yesi papa 54-year-old Ewukugwa based businessman your friend Nana Yaomante. Nana Yaomante odina nam krom ho no hu sa abayewa bi abayewa we JSS hu sa abayewa no ho efe no say okohu abusuafo so sana paper na pa kire mu o say okohu abusuafo sa abayewa mpese medi ni ko school na sa medi ni ko school na so obomodi no wie a na maware no ena yesi eba na busuafo nso agitu mu say yo ene na hwene na asam no menti ase ye because free SHS ne ewosu yi enti no school no de ne kwa ende no kabe no bo abayewa no ho se ne kan ye no credit a enti omo so omo ko abayewa no wie school wie ye no na no mi fi abayewa no di we di 18 years
okay
enti obo mo di wie se na papa no 54 years so obo mo di wie se na ne maame ehwe na ne maame se da bi ade no papa we di wanyi dodo enti no ontumi enware no ena o ka kire ne se ne papa ya na yesi ebetu kwan akwantu ni abobo enema no awie but ya nya ntu entinu mintumi ene wo nko papa se hene ha amabo modin ahwew amu awie school no eno so de menti ase ema be February ni mu ena papa di kan threaten ye se obekum oba no ema mo de court ema mo atwetwe court me court krachi papa yi atumu ena fe akire omu ja no na omu ja papa wi no se ase ya ja wo de a ene na ye jame de ne na asedi me de be dware mu ese papa de ya tetete ya hu se ta mabayo ne maami nyina dware awie na ya na story ne bi ho na mente ase se abayo ne maami ne dware because according to story no so no mienu nyina dware ya fe no ba be siesie ho e na papa yi ebo omodin etumi wura o mu fie ho e no hie acid edigu o mo so na wo hwe abayo ne maami a hu se o ma hyehye pa mfoni na e wa ha no maami ne kra no wa hyehye kese odi egu o mo so se oba no so on pene so na enware ndi o mabu ne kwasea enu nti no ono so no kwa befa so a obechi o moka enu no na we do mo so mo hwa aneba eye DC ewo epoye mantemistin region ena omo bo pin DC ne se bebe na ya tese se wo papa akodi nyama ansem bi ewo Ewukugwa no DC ne se me papa me dem be wiase ma nya papa o me de ya tese se de ya obi na nya me maame de but me maame na hwe me enti nipa na mo ka ne ho asem ne de mi hu no so ye meja na sese mpo sa kra ade ntro bi akakodi ne bone na mba behwehwe me se nipa no kra ya me papa no akakodi bone a mimi si mo he mimi si mo he enu nti no mo ba na kra no kra no ya kra bone sa kwara wadi 18 years na papa 54 years wo hwa obi obetumi aye o papa papa no kra wo ntam kra obetumi aye o nana no na se wo awdo ho ba koma sa papa na so aye o de akra no wadi ne kwara bone sem na papa no so wadi ne mpanyi bone sem enu nti no ono de onka ho hwe na mura no ne se wo se mura no ene papa ni dibia no muni ni ndi ne pepepe na ono de papa ne pa de ohun ne se ye ne papa sa na krata e kirem se omko bisa DC no sa eno kan na wo hwa papa ne infoni a e wo hanum se ono kra hwe na wo hwe nanim a aso obi a yabo no papa ni phone ni o na maame ni na bayo ani o ma hyehye kra na krata ni chiremu o mo sisi ade o mo ntumi enkyere se papa no o matumi akyena but asem ne de e wo ho a o mo gusu a o mo di ho asem pa
yo mo ne say I think say case ni si enra na meteye ansa na chronicles report na according to report me gada na what happened is if there is anything to go by a bia na kwala na nye product of SHA free SHS ni bi because one say VSS answer and issues in start here fancy latter part of last year na say be fancy February
na 18
years and it could be say
free SHS no
omo graduate we this year
in say bia we last year
okay because according to reporter meme etie from e ho no yes the omu ni say after say girl na EWS so yes ontin papa ne to aso bi mu no na papa na started say ne on lady no nude videos and pictures e ho no or started say circulate ma e bi krampo no circulate on social media kakra na mo reporter ne e papa no e bo ne 1002 na mo say money 2000 ma girl no say or the nude videos side akwa abonten ansa na later obetreten so okay so what is that na dia and by the close of and say I feel be na wie ye no and mankumu amedi form no and I'm call report to case in police station say na krata na kire no according to a videos I am share ye ne dey make kai from a other site na papa no lady ni chair so okay ye ntime nto aso bi because also na share na ntina papa na so dey quarter share and na one ne maame enyina ntina sometimes na area kwasem dey but na maame fo ni bi no aduabo
on say eto da bia na maame fo ni bi duabo beto bia na papa fo ni so bi duabo say papa wo 54 years na hu abari wo 18 years say if no wo interest because o dey aboa no say obi a wo say o mi sie se nkra maame ba bi mpo anka enya bone na say wo papa no na wo say nipa nso a sebe ne ho wo ahokyeremu at that time no anything to bring the person out no the person will take it nje be maame no hu ne say me fan say me be ye wo wie school onimade no so no ebia sika ni word ne be ko SS ntino so obi aba na so be boandia let's take that option ti eto da bia na wutu momonefo no na wutu agina mo asofo eto da bia na ya na ya koye nsi
nti chronicles nko man fa DC ni din amamu anka best sound story na
anti na DC ni ka cho mo say papa no wanyi
because fan say me ameti we no say be matwamu 18 years nti bia say me ya de bia enya one men dele emfa nko fa say bia
na on say na me ya sha say me ka cho say Ghana how we president na wi am nsuanto a eyewo enti no anything that happens especially in this time ayewo na so also we are in the political season enti ni bibia na people want to politicize it enti say bia nka we no mkohwe no mu say bia this ni kra bi on papa no kra no etwebo mu e be ka say na on kra na share papa so onkoye because na ban na wo really Ghana enti no
be best caption NPPDC is that post acid on
and DC is standing firm with that and and so it's like that but seriously say if that is how it is there na anye na mama fa ba ko we and can say we are ready to work with the opposition in parliament John Boadu na eka na chronicle e dey call Isaiah chapter 3 verse 11 o say wo
there o say they are ready to work with opposition in parliament and as some be majority na dem for na be NDC nyate say 140 now more claiming na and for the majority.
Osampi NDC one can say we are ready to work with minority or opposition. So whatever be the case, some Ukrainian majority and still they are opposition because they are not in the ones in government. Into one can say minority or opposition. Isaiah chapter 3 verse 11 or say woe to the wicked. It will go badly with him, for what he deserves will be done to him.
Okay.
It's Isaiah chapter 3 verse 11. Nana bonito tell mami.
Abana we dey sima ba ko daily guide ko wakrata na na me dey wie. O he front page former and the late Jerry John Rawlings ni phone and da ho na tim say ni phone we die na wa madin mu pa. Tim say asama krata e chen say confusion over Rawlings funeral ntino ukoto daily guide obe ho no eyesa ensem we na waken kan. Afi NDC has no evidence to go to court. Professor Nyama and also Richard Nyama and they say NDC for say concrete evidence ya court say the entire match won team court no omuni evidence bia evidence a friend evidence say pink sheet say yellow sheet say white sheet
say ni friend is so beto boabo na nsi bi say bi omo ka no mo
na say ni friend is so beto abo na ko ba afi no ntime nto ya no boabo no nya hu bi ntu yo kire say he wo so tipupu a obi di e bia na e ko bi nkwan or send this for.
But Kaya, year now 2012 NPP echo court. And that's a February most a BB Crown on call court.
But at no more so magada within some few days, no magada more.
No most your magada, and so no one to me on court till that time. And so if that is where I just say they are still in course.
Okay,
into they are looking for
Richard Yama
say almost share baby a pink sheet be actually and to now a paper pink be no actually be was
okay, what mean the bar elbow. They said the pink sheet wo be dun.
Nyasam keto.
They say benya price rough. Ndu wo bi wo hwa ya no be say ko so wo hwa.
Pink sheet be na pink sheet.
Oh, say pink sheet ni yepe wo.
Enya pink sheet be na pink sheet.
Sa. Okay, ndu do wo pink sheet ni bia me negotiate am. Some of the about any see Witness narrate how NPP chairman died where Adams Mahama and Pabon for beginning coffin in some Mantamon Fribia a chairman. Afi NDC ladies chase journalists who story no pick 3. Greater Accra parliamentary result and on Sunbuhunina one cramponi mantem has sent a coye, the comma NPP in the comma NDC Nina daily guide at the Ninaba. Afi so John Boyd HSA concede and stop deceiving public. NPP to Mahama or say GM. We a fine mind. We a fine mind. E why idea? What the assemblyman paying? Why be MP paying? What the minister paying? Why a vice president paying? Why a president paying? What the Jetum's worry? Jetum's worry. Nija didn't know we know. Integrate HSC John Boyd say GM. Also a very nice gentleman. Name Mono. Why we are worry. And then I consider a quite new be a bit.
John Boyd do press conference no ultimate.
Maintaining na.
But to take kakra.
Akra ntino nto so awea onye ntomo afi na abana dem litwa to yakusu cartoon na oha heading na o say preparing for January 7 2021 January 7 2021 ha den besi
sanya ya de emampanyi fufuro kosi so na parliament seat ni egu old parliament na new one nso aba
enti no na kosu ya kire se ne hwehwe mu kire se ase abana moto ye na de isifo so adi nkunimu no ba ko nso onye ntomo na the only ntum no on the president elect na president elect na ene yeso wako kumase anwaga junction onsa anwaga ho no de dua bia obenya bi wakoto wawa sapele mahogany odum tese dua horo nyina no wato dua ni bi ene ono a start wankope carpenter fo no no akope hammer ene wakope nadoa akese ono no start no obo na konwa Obon presidential yes international kamia se ba ko na si wona mu nyina mu nim no se ono na Ghana force ya to amana na se mo nte ase a ntu akopenua horo bia bi nte bia se odum no emra obenya mahogany a support no ten ne akunya de o design se no waye akunya ne 94 ena waye nchenchen nti aka kire no wonse otena mu a eso ototwere nti se wa ma ho na anye duru a ote ho a no wate ahwe nti se ade emfoni no ya se obi ba mintimi nkire nipa ne de wonse ya se former president John Dramani Mahama but we na wa ma nipa na empese je am so nya empese do hwe emfoni akosu ade ba ya
eno ti na no mo ka se wo a wo fo 7 December abato no udi nkunim bia na ya mfa ma no court so hekra no wan tworo wan ko stand bi but wo fele wo akoma msa abaro na adi nkunim na wo pink sheet are between there prove it ya court
okay ntin kan fa na ka be ko odi be court no
me court no kure ebi we
oni me bia court o
me court da
ntu ni me bia court
me kai former vice presidential candidate be a interview I say so when you go to port you have realized that there are issues I say oh unfortunately I've never been to a courtroom before so I don't know how things are done there so me
but when be a court see
me nya sure say me hu ne sa na na
ntu ni be bia Supreme Court kura wo
Supreme Court
ai
ewo nkran truth and accuracy every day 9 days to Christmas. Na to ronya tare.
Na me chere say dimrika na because me nya eska no.
Sir.
Ba dimrika say days na
idwa na. Me po bia ma na to tare ne mpabo ama me.
Je wayi.
Ada me ncha tare.
Je wayi.
Me ncha tare. Na jaisa. Break down vehicles hunt for prey. Motorists are victims and no ewa ha. Probe all electoral crimes. 16 CSOs charge police. Almost a police for near Mississippi about to na munhwehwe no nyina munhwehwe hwemankosi ase na munhu se no kra no eda bia e wo se the police caution against unlawful protest. Superintendent Mrs. Sheila Kesse Abeye Backman, Director of Public Affairs, Ghana Police Service, ono ena eka na okopie mu ewo page 17 I say Adum makes history for NPP. 36-year-old geoscientist Mr. Frederick Obin Adum yesu nanka Upper West Achim parliamentary seat no fitisi ya chance ya to aba no NDC for dia anso no afie we abemu abranti a wonyi bia no watumi akwakonwan ekonwa no de ama MPP for na okopie mu nso ewo Savannah regional Hajia Zuwera first woman MP elect in Savannah region. Just also no we making history pa NDC MP ukopie mu e Savannah region na chese nka hode nka oba entumi enye MP da eno so no afie we de Hajia Zawura du na boma me Zuwera Zuwera okay anaka me kan brofum nti Hajia Zuwera watumi age akonwa no e de ama NDC for enunti no sa na akwa krata mu nsem no enne bibia ya de ekosi na emre aso se ya de bibia ebesi no ndu abo na efiada eda ya nimu ye na eye ukuada efiada dwumadi ya de bebre mu no eye soronko kra enunti no moma mani enkoso nsa na me bisa na se wato ne bronya ntare ne bronya mpaboy ya spending during Christmas festivities eno ho asem ne ye ba beka because Christmas yi bebe December salary nyame omo ya mo de bantem January die ye tumi be 2 years na December ko ma January mai na afa ahokyere sa akoye ensem bebre enunti no kwa be fa so be 2 years kasem during Christmas yi se na be ya January no enkoye 2 years die ni bi na be ya normal 30 days was January ending normal days was bosumi ending na tumi edi ne sa pepepe no na fiada ye bebo ho enkomo enunti no ya na wajebre na woni ye edi dwumana nana
abra
say ye ko
but on I think it's 29 finance 20 Sunday baby ke date ben
Sunday way
in week
Sunday way at 20th into
okay and the 27th
28th
okay the following week na about 27th so Sunday by 20th until say 20th there and your program can see pa baso yes I think it's 20th 20th December yeah Odoko Central 4:30 p.m. up to 9 Ladies in Worship 2020 just say botaya na some dey also say glorious worship na program no enye nkwala program empenifo ayeba maamefo just ladies in worship
on say a man so dey nyankopon abode ka akiri nti oba dey onya kansa on say ukodu fie na so oba na ye ka akiri a na na obeka bia na ne papa ye nti sa ma dey nya gina ye na so na ye bese ye ka bia no ye papa eti ase no aye bibia e dey amaye nti no
20th yeah Odoko Central CC asori dem and onim say Agnes Opoku Agema no be perform that day just say eno nyo no nko a o Priscilla Kwache girl no enyum tuo
na see dey say nyankopon ehira everything combined bibia ye obi enti no 20th Sunday ya idi animu ya
Sunday meko ladies worship but this say meko tawo machi meko say me gazi meko tawo me o machi
chira so na afa for chira nke be tumi aka 23rd eye na watch pepe Carol service Stronko cry ya the airbro from Cassie TV. Na na hu say na na Stronko this year ni say Cassie TV in collaboration with Osu Assembly and I can boom near the Carol service na the abro. Na ye be in live e wo TV so. Enu ntini me to nsa afro bibia wo bia betumi aba no. Enwumre no nsia pepepe Osu auditorium he ya na ye no no aba beji wo konwa. Na wo ba nso ase na be in live ni ntini wo afa wo ho fa wo ho ankasa na obi ehu so fa no so ye camera no to enu na say yes me so me baby enuti no ena na watch pepepe na Carol service no Carol service with a difference
yes.
Because nipa e ba be pie dwumadi na se nana enye nipa ketwa enye
yes heavy weight
nipa omumu edu with big portfolios and e ba be pie dwumadi na se enuti na watch pepepe na ukuada na the di enemy na watch pepepe 23rd enwumre no nsia
woni se da de meto nwum
sa
se menwum tuo na me dia sie no
wo ba fa wa microphone bra ye ma be say microphone bia wo dwumadi na se wo ba fa de fa de bra wo ba fa microphone bra fa bra fa drama bra ye use ye pesa
me say that day wa hu no wonim say Christmas song be brain na me kan dey compose bi
brantie we pa wo de ye can one compo there. You see, I say argument, a price argument. Like me, Christmas and Christmas. So not the buy.
Oh, and
I will marry.
Christmas is not the buy.
27th also a apostolic praise. 27th of this
that
month.
That day, I will say me 2 praises and casa.
23rd and 27th.
So 23rd and only a Yesu awo. International I better phone boko. And no no bit to say on the first day of Christmas. No. 27th for now. And no I say Obiani ni handkerchief. They say that day any and no 27th oba put on your dancing shoes.
Yeah. Because Yankopon ase ma afi nyina COVID-19 e ba ye nyina bi anka yen sikasama ho ye di nyina ye tumi afa afi mu ma bi adidi ame ya na je saseda e na de be ma Yankopon
27 wade pa opon se skeni hui ngofo se sidan kasa sa afi kron po na da ka bae e da ka sa fi ne bae 2020 us skeni ho no e na da yi ka o
ka no so nyankwara
ka o
27 and also ya be ye no so asonda mu he ya apostolic praise bra na be da Yankopon ase ne wa ya ma afi mu nyina fa waseda ebre Yankopon ya da wase ene aha na edi dwumade ni nyina esi enhranka obibia o hwe ye ya da technical guys nyina ase Ivan Sakolache Francis Gogo ono mo na brofo na mem ka joka hye na microphone ono na brofo de krobia nim no Emmanuel Esiedu Sally Obia Happy Nani Wato Nyankopon Ensha Obia executive producer Elder Dominic Boache entry soon Tete Pastor Solo
Pastor Solo mi hu na che o e ko be afi ne mi hu no ana
afi enya so de kra de aben
sa
Tete Nyankopon Ensha ma ha ne de dwumade ni nyina esi midi ene abena ofa bia mene
Nana Jao Odei.
Ena ye bi dwumade hu chia ma efiti anapa no nwotwe amasabre abo odomfo edum yen a efiada ye besan ahia e wo wen waso so na emum wo chena de ye the diligent woman show echena anwumre no nwotwe pepepe hia yen wo ho na ye monkomo na ensua na ma bebre bye bye.
God bless our homeland.